Hey there everybody, it's Mike Delisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. Today we're going to be taking a look at Aqua Garden, and as this was a Kickstarter project, we are also going to look at the expansions Outdoor, Sea Jewelry, and Sea King. Alright, well, let's take a look here. The base box. This is not in English, but there is an English rule book inside. And the components are going to be language independent for the most part, or they'll have separate cards for English and for what I believe is Japanese, and if I'm incorrect there, please forgive me. Okay, so let's start here with the English rule book. Yeah, let's build our own aquarium. All right. Here we see our table of contents, illustrated examples of that, our many fish tokens here, our wooden fish meeples, some advanced fish tokens. Here's the setup for the main board and for your player boards as well. And then we've got the game flow. It's played over 3 rounds when playing with 3 players and 4 rounds when playing with 4 players. After all rounds are completed, each player's final score is calculated and the player has the highest score as the winner. So here's how it works. You've got an action phase followed by a preparation phase. All right, and on the flow of the turn, you're going to do the following 2 steps. You're going to move your owner token, and you're either going to resolve an action or you're passing, and it's going to go into more detail about that. It talks about what happens if you stop on a fish space and how you place those fish into your aquarium, which is very important. Purchasing fish from the seaboard, achieving milestones. If you stop at an advertising space, that's all about getting more funds. All right. If you move to the standby track, you're getting yourself set up for the turn order in the next round. Then you've got preparation phase where you're going to refill the board. End of game and score calculation. It gives you a rundown of how the different points are scored. And then it gives you some easily confused rules there. Also, we've got 2-player rules here. We've got advanced rules here. Okay, that include the advanced fish tokens. And then we've got the solo rules right here on the back, along with the solo rules FAQ, which is always nice as well. Here's our seaboard. Nice thick cardboard there. Here's our main board where the fish are going to be placed around on those light blue spaces. The dark blue spaces are advertisement spaces where you can get some funds. The round tracker here and the turn order tracker right there. And then we've got individual aquarium boards, which are kind of card stock for each player. You've got your 6 aquariums. You'll be placing fish into those and moving your little assistant around on these carpet spaces. And your funds are tracked up here. And this is kind of a little reminder for the amount of oxygen that you have in each of your aquariums and the amount of oxygen that the different sea life will consume, or in the case of seaweed, add. All right, and so those are the same for all of the players. So let's take a look at the cards, and then what in my mind is the centerpiece of at least the components of this game, which are the wooden animal sea life meeples. All right, so these are the milestone cards. You've got different ones for different categories, large fish and small fish here. You would shuffle these up and choose one of these as the milestone for the large and small fish. Here are our shark milestones, our sea turtle, sea turtle milestones, our seahorse milestones. All right. We've got our event cards. These are going to be things that you are trying to get in your 2 event tanks to allow you to gain more funds. These are the advanced fish cards, okay? And now let's take a look at these lovely wooden meeples. There's a lot of them, all right? And I'm just going to show you one example of each. So here are our sea turtles. Ooh, double-sided, screen printed, lovely sea turtles. We've got our large fish, and you might notice that there's one off color. That's for the milestone fish. There's our small fish, adorable clownfish. All right. We've got our large fish here. There he is in all his glory. We've got our sharks. There. Look at that. I cannot overstate how lovely the wooden pieces are here. We've got our whale and our little seahorse. Okay. Then we also have seaweed, which both adds to the oxygen in a tank and allows you to place a sea turtle. You can't have a sea turtle without seaweed. And we've got our coral, as well, which I've dropped, but I will retrieve. There's our coral. Beautiful. Also, we've got some advanced fish. Let me show these off, at least one example of each. Here's our 3 advanced fish. Got to see the screen printing there. All right, doesn't want to stay showing. It's shy. That advanced fish is shy. Then we've got our owner Meeples in the different player colors and our fund markers, which again are all screen printed, and a little round tracker cube there as well. And then we've got our assistant Meeples and our milestone markers for each of the player colors as well. Just show those off. All right, now what I'm going to do is very quickly go through these expansions, because really what the expansions do is add more of the advanced fish. Okay, and so it's just different scoring possibilities. You're not going to necessarily play the game with all of these advanced fish. You're going to pick some to add, but they are all adorable, so I'm going to show them to you, all right? But I'll go much more quickly through these. So this is the outdoor, all right? And we'll just look at the Meeples, because the cards are just kind of describing how these score. But again, those are the stars there. Look at that. You got our seal, got our dolphin, got our orca, jellyfish. So adorable. Then we've got our sea jewelry next. Let's take a look at this. Sea jewelry. Otters? Yes, please. Seashells. Look at these adorable, adorable pieces. I'm sorry, if you're as charmed at this as I am. And as you maybe have been able to tell from me unboxing this is actually something that I had backed myself. I have already played the game a number of times. Here's the Sea King expansion. But this was the Dice Towers copy, so I'm showing this off here. Look at all of these amazing Meeples. All right, well, Aqua Garden, a game with so many custom screen-printed wooden pieces. It's hard to even fathom it all. Let's get it all there so you can kind of see it together. There we go, Aqua Garden. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.